Hello guys, you're welcome to the show. You're actually welcome. Let's talk about the Sowore alleged suspension. It's been a long time I made a video about Sowore and all that. You have to understand that its history has always shown that you have to wash your back. Yeah. History has always shown that. You can see that from the story of Blaise Pascal, the Aztec president of Burkina Faso, who was taken away when Thomas Sankara, he brought him up. Wherever Thomas Sankara was, he always wanted his friend to be with him. He will even to the point where if he's elected or he's given a position in the military, he will say, "No, I'm not going, except you make my friend come with me." And that was how much he loved his friend until he became the president in a bloodless coup. And things were going well and all that. What happened one of the days? The man was having a meeting and then people just came in and shot at them. Everybody was killed except some people. I think one or two persons. So we are not. What happened? The Pascal, the person who has been brought, said, because he was a vice then, he said, "Oh, I was sleeping. I was sick that morning. I was sleeping. And it's so bad now." So he took over. He never, when I was watching the interview, he never, up till the day he left power, he never came to the home of Thomas Sankara. And this was the home he was frequenting. He never showed to the parents and said, "Oh, this is something that's happened to your son," and all that. He never. Always wash your back. Always wash your back. When Julius Caesar was going on an expedition outside of Rome, Pompey wanted to ask him out. Always wash your back. History have showed it. When people are shouting AAC, AAC, they are traitors in our midst. They are traitors in the fold. Even Jesus said it. That there are those who are what? Who are wolves. Who are wolves. But they will not come as wolves because we were not going to actually associate to them. So they will put on the clothing of a sheep. But they are not they're not sheep. They're not part of the fold. Always wash your back. Always wash your back. Sowore might have lost the election. Maybe he might come back or another person may come. We're talking about the youth. There is unemployment and all that. What is causing all this? It's because there are certain youths who are still pledging allegiance to evil. There are certain youths who will wake up like the people who announce the suspicion of Sowore and say, is this and that. So what do you expect? So it's time for people to be really, really careful. It's time for people to be careful. The movement to rescue the soul of Nigeria is very, very critical because if there is ever a time when Nigeria needs to be rescued, it is now. It is today. Even religious ministers now in the Christian, even the Muslim circles are speaking now, speaking up. You see Dino Melai, the politicians, they are speaking up. Everybody is afraid right now. When you are the only one who is rich in your even the rich are now afraid of the poor. It used to be the reverse. It used to be the reverse. The rich are now afraid of the poor because there are too many poor people. Because the system makes it so. So there is the only way out of this is for the youth to wake up. I know a revolution is inevitable. Because when you're pushing a person towards the wall, You're pushing the person towards the wall. This is the wall. The point comes where a person says that the way you're pushing them is either they will survive or they will have to take you out of the way. So the message to the EAC people is should learn to know those who are for us, because not everyone who comes is for us. Not everyone who joins a group, not everyone who is singing the EAC songs and all that is part of the fold. There are those who want to keep us in bondage. I know what I'm telling you. There are student union presidents and officials who will, at the expense of other students, do wrong, accept a bribe. Not everyone is for the vision. Always understand that. And in the military, there are spies. Even the Bible says it, Paul said it, that many people have crept in unawares. In the bid of, we want a revolution in the country, many people have crept in. They've gone in unawares. And maybe we didn't spot them. But now this is a time for, it's not just to come, even though INEC has come out and said they still recognize Sowore and all that. It's time to reevaluate. You saw what happened in Rivers State. EPC adopting and all the other stuff. It's time to evaluate who are the people who are within the party, so that we don't raise people who are worse than the people who want to leave the position of power. We have to look within our midst. Not all are clean. Not all are for the vision. Spread this message out, please. Not everybody is for the vision. So sometimes not everyone coming to church is coming to meet God. Some are coming to test the pastor. With spiritual powers. Some are coming to seduce the pastor. Or some are coming to seduce other members. Don't just sit down and say, we have come to church. We use a place where we listen to the word of God and go to heaven. Not everybody have the same mind you have. The world is a difficult place, especially in Nigeria. So please spread this message out. A revolution is near, but we have to look at the people who will push for this revolution. Thanks for now, and bye guys.